Hi everybody, this is Jenny, and I'm going to be playing Last Inua because it's a slow news day. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, there's nothing really going on, and a bunch of other features are still kind of waiting, so I figure I'll play a little bit of Last Inua, a game I got recently in, I believe it was a Humble Bundle, maybe one of the Humble Weekly Bundles. So anyways, give it a go, see how it is, that sort of thing. Last Inua is supposed to be a platformer, an adventure game. It's about a father and son who are up north. It's a cold, dark place. Things aren't going right. The kid's going to be going as Vision Quest, and he's going to end up being picked as the chosen one. And what's going to happen is part of the mechanics are you're going to be switching between the two different characters with the shift button. The kid will have various magic powers, will be activated by pressing the shift. The father can jump, punch, climb, and do basic platformery things by pressing the space button. And there's also going to be some sort of orb thing by using the mouse button. So we'll just see how that works when we get there. It's kind of one of those platformers where it's hard to describe. It's not really very challenging. It's more about the idea of notion of getting to do things. Okay, so here I got the stoke the fire by pressing the mouse button. And everything seems all cool. Except now it's getting dark. I'm stoking the fire some more. No, it seems pointless to keep doing that. I'm just going to let it go out. And I've got an achievement for doing that. Now the big bad's coming to take the hit. I'm going to see if putting this in full screen will make this look a little bit better. Oh. Okay, I'm not able to put in full screen, but here's the family's name. Oh, there's no option. Just go back? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's a very pretty game, so it definitely has that going for it. Here's showing you can do the A, W, D to move. I'm just using the regular directional button, so I prefer that. The world's falling apart around now. Space lets him jump. I'm not really a big fan of the jumping thing so far. It kind of feels like it's difficult to determine how accurate and precise a jump is going to be, just by kind of tooling around with it here. I guess I'll have to see a little bit more as we go on. Yep, we want this kid again. It seems like it's impossible to really get momentum for the father, which is odd for something that's described as a platformer. I really love the atmosphere though and the art direction. I mean, look how pretty these mountains look right here. It's really gorgeous. You can tell it's up north somewhere. It's beautiful. It's also a little bit haunting because you can see at the edges there's the darkness around him. So even though something is clearly not right, it's still very, very pretty. Almost kind of makes it feel more realistic than other titles because it's got that. Okay, now I'm going to get to really see the jumps in action since there are spikes at the bottom of the pit. Okay, did it just seem like he was not going to make that, even though it was kind of doing the same kind of momentum and running? I don't like how there's that black. Oh, okay, so I guess the black at the edge of the screen is an effect that says something that could be going wrong and evil things could happen, but going near a fire makes them okay again. Good to know. Would have been nice if the game had explained that on their own. Okay. ahead and jump. Now that was odd because I jumped a little early then, and even though I jumped a little early, he still managed to get... I'm not a fan of the jump scheme here. It's like sometimes he seems like when I'm pressing the jump button, and I'm pressing it the same amount of time each time, like he's moving it the right amount, and other times not. Sometimes it's seeming like even just by pressing the jump, it's automatically moving him forward. Yeah, just pressing the jump on its own automatically moves him forward, so I guess momentum isn't even an issue. I like that rune over there. Okay, so here we've got a story scene. Okay, pressing space isn't... Wait. Okay, it did something. Oh, I guess I skipped over something that was supposed to happen. Okay. Well, I guess the kid ended up becoming the chosen one in my frantic button pushing to make things happen. Dad, why don't you come over here and help? Okay. I guess I'm not supposed to fight those, I'm just kinda supposed to sit around and deal with them. The kid can't jump at all, which is a little bit odd for a platformer. I guess he's just supposed to rely on magic. And pressing the shift button allows you to shift characters. Since shift is multi-purpose, now the father will use that to punch and block. Okay, go over here. Slide. Is the kid gonna follow? No, he's not. Okay. It's kind of odd. It seems like the father's a little more responsive, like he'll follow the son, but the son's not really doing his part to follow along and keep up.
Okay.
Get up here. Oh, jeez. Come on, keep running, keep running. Seems like the controls kind of stick a little bit. And dead. Well, that's... Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm going to take care of those walls first. Then I'll come back afterwards. I'm going to leave the kid up there since last time he did actually follow me down. And let's go ahead and we'll punch those out. Yes, I know he's back there. I'll come back for him in a second. I want to clear away. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let that kid go. It's weird because sometimes it seems like he can make those long jumps, but it doesn't feel like it at the time. It's very uncertain. Kid, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Clearly Last Inua is not a game to be praised for its AI. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Move, kid! Move, you little idiot! God. Run, you... That is not good level design. That's... No. And that's my cell phone. Just ignore it. Yeah, we can kind of tell something's right. Okay, so that was pretty painless. It almost seems a little too easy, you know, that the kid is just able to automatically magic his way up to areas while the father isn't. I mean, even though he is just a kid, the fact that his father is capable of these things, you think he would have been teaching the kid, okay, here's what you need to survive, before magic all came into play. I mean, I know he's young and probably kind of weak, but he should be at least strong enough to manage to get on his own. Now we've got Tombs of Dark Goo. Go past that. I don't see any enemies, so I'm just going to leave the kid there. Okay, so let's have him go on his own. Oh, jeez. I guess I failed because I wasn't consistently switching between the two. It seems like the sort of thing that you'd want to explain to a player before they start playing. That, hey, this could happen. Oh, jeez. That's really odd that when a checkpoint would restart, even though both people supposedly kind of failed and died, they would automatically have only the kid start back at the checkpoint and not the father. I mean, Last Inua, folks. Last Inua. No. Get out of this endless loop. Get out of the endless loop. Just... God. I don't know what finally made him get out of that loop. I was just pressing the shift button, the space button. This is not... It's beautiful. This is a beautiful game, but it's not very user-friendly. I'm not very happy with the overall gameplay element. It's a shame because look how pretty this is. This is really pretty. It's almost like culturally pretty too. It's just... I don't know. I'm glad that I got this in a bundle and I didn't pay full price for it. I think I would have been upset if I had paid full price. If you see this and you think maybe, okay, you'd be willing to weather it, it is $7.99 on Steam right now. I personally would recommend waiting for a bundle. I don't think this is something that you would really rather play on your own, but, you know, some people are... I looked up just now, it also was originally an iPhone, iPad game. So I'm going to see, on iTunes it's actually $3.99, so I'm going to go ahead and say, if you really feel like you'd want to play this, get it on iTunes instead, get it for your iPhone or iPad, but I'd really recommend waiting for a bundle. Okay, hope you have a good day today.